Hey guys, welcome back. It's Evan Sellers here. Today we're talking about why Linux is so freaking awesome. It honestly is. It's one of the best operating systems I've ever worked with in my life. It's a really great story about how I came to love and find Linux actually, but that's not a story for today, I guess. So I really think there's three very important parts to what makes Linux so awesome. The first thing is it's open source, which means anyone can use it. And this contributes to a lot of things. This contributes to privacy, it's very secure, and you don't have people like Microsoft and Apple looking in on what you're doing. There are some distributions like Ubuntu who do collect some user data, but not that much, and they're very upfront about the user data they collect. Another awesome thing about being open source is there are so many distributions. Now, distribution is something where the Linux kernel, well actually mainly the Linux environment, is altered to make it different. And leading right from that is leading into the customization of the software. You can do almost anything you want to it, and that's the reason I love it so much. Every week I screw up my computer, I screw up the Linux distribution because I'm messing with it, want to do something cool with it, or I'm just moving distributions so much, and that is actually why my main school computer is a Mac or a Windows Lenovo computer, because I literally just mess around with it all day and can't get any work done. There's such a large support group built around the Linux community. There's so much you can do. Literally anything you have a problem to, look it up, and someone else has had the problem too and has figured out how to fix it. Now, there are a couple other main important features that Linux comes with. One being, there's multiple different environments. There's hundreds of distributions out there, and you can mess around and have multiple environments in one instance of your operating system and switch between them without losing any data. Whereas alternatively, Windows and Mac have one environment and they always stay the same. With that, Windows takes a lot of time updating, and so does Mac. Mac is always pestering you to update your software and update your operating system. Linux, you can do updates to the software without even rebooting, unless you're making a kernel change, which is amazing. The fact that you can be working on anything while you update it is just amazing. You don't have to wait an hour for Windows to reboot and change. Also, there's plenty of open source apps to go along with it. They're not as high quality apps like Premiere, and that's all I can think of right now. I mean, there's a lot of other apps. Oh, all the Autodesk programs, those don't run well on Windows unless you're using a program like Wine or an emulator, and they still don't run well. The main reason why I am a Linux user is the customability of it. I can change anything I want whenever I want, and I actually have fun. Sometimes I just say, I'm gonna have an hour mess around with GNOME extensions, kind of play with what I like, and then, my operating system changes a lot. I mean, I'm used to change and I like change. Now, that all said, I still have a Windows and a Mac computer. I have two Mac computers and two Windows computers, and the Mac computer gets a lot more use than the Windows computer, and the Windows computer is very strong, and I like to use it for all my Autodesk programs and editing. Besides that, I use Linux or Mac for everything else. The only reason I use Mac is because it works better on my laptop. And that's just what the computer I have. So thanks for watching why Linux is amazing and why I love it. You might have different reasons why you love Linux, or maybe why you don't love Linux. Put those in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.